Hi, my name is Caleb Golden. I'm an independent author who specializes in the dark horror genre. Welcome to my channel. Today we are watching the 1967 horror film Berserk, starring who else but the Queen of Hollywood herself, Ms. Joan Crawford. It's been a pretty long while since we last reacted to a Joan Crawford movie. The film Straight Jacket was actually one of the first reactions I did here for YouTube. And looking back on it now, I feel like maybe at the time I was a bit too harsh on the movie. I think I was too quick to hold it to today's standards of horror, instead of appreciating it for what it was at the time. So I'm going to try to keep a bit more of an open mind going into this one. But yeah, I've been on a Joan Crawford kick recently. I just finished watching, rewatching a Feud, Betty and Joan with Jessica Lange and Susan Sarandon. I also just watched Mildred Pierce for the first time the other night. And of course, most Crawford fans know she did a handful of horror movies, in the sunset of her career. So today we're going to explore that world a little bit more. But anyway, never seen this movie, don't know what it's about, so without further ado, let's just get right into it. Damn, this is kind of a dark movie.
And now the only act of its kind, performing without a net.
Okay, Joan. I see you in them leggings. Like, I gotta tell you, folks, I've sucked a lot of dick in my time, but that suit is the gayest thing I've ever seen in my life. His butt do look good in it, though, I won't lie. Ta-da! I take it this was not part of the act. And of course, this is a classic, so all the credits are in the beginning. Monica Rivers. Okay, is this Joan's character?
Hand me tonight's receipts, Durando.
It would appear so.
It's a good thing I took control when it happened. If I depended on you, we would have had a panic on our hands.
Yes, it's a good thing you're inhuman.
We're running a circus, not a charm school. And most important, people have to be entertained.
Yes.
I mean, that was pretty entertaining.
Like in a war, troops are expendable. Privates and generals alike. Expendable.
Are you?
Hint, hint.
You understand this investigation might take a few days.
And until then, nobody is to leave the circus.
Well, Durando, you heard the law. Nobody leaves.
That means you.
Still need you.
You always win, don't you, Monica?
She's Joan Crawford, of course she does.
Well, so far we've had a bad season. And now with the accident, splash publicity, it's going to be great for the box office.
God, she is a cold-hearted bitch, and I'm already loving it.
What about the fabulous Glenn? He's still the best trick cyclist in the business.
When he's sober, which isn't often.
And she would know.
I wire act.
That's a bit of luck. You know, of course, what happened to our last one, Gasper the Great.
I caught his act last night, saw him hanging around.
Hey, stupid jokes like that are my line. Stay in your own lane, buddy.
After all, you're a foreigner in this country. I can smooth over some bothersome details for you. After all, you wouldn't want the authorities to know about what happened in Canada, would you, Mr. Hawkins?
So Mr. Hawkins ain't the type to be pushed around. Plus, that ass looked good in them jeans. Okay, Joan. Again, she got good legs.
You are about to see the only act of its kind in the entire world. The magnificent Hawkins performs without a net 60 feet above the steel bayonets and wearing a blindfold.
Show off.
I now call your attention to the arena directly under the wire.
I see your point. And this was back in the day, too, so this was probably real tightrope walking. None of the CGI crap we have today. Again, that ass and them tights. I am here for it. Okay, so apparently he got the job.
You'll find everything in that agreement to your satisfaction. You should with that salary. It's the biggest bite any performer's ever taken out of this circus.
You're older than I am, Mr. Durando, but I'm sure you'll agree in this world you only get what you deserve.
You can keep your little gems of wisdom to yourself.
I take it these two are not going to be friends.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Don't get carried away, son. I've painted many names on these caravans, and I've painted many out.
Okay, so Joan makes a habit of killing off her circus performers. Okay. Again, real elephants, no CGI crap. Hashtag fuck PETA. You know, elephants are like women. You hit them long enough, they eventually do what you want. Damn, that was dark even for me. I did get to ride an elephant once when I was a little kid at the Indianapolis Zoo. You know, before all the animal rights people ruined everything for everyone. Okay, I can't tell if those are fake elephant legs or not. Alright, the way it's moving, like right now, I'm kind of feeling like it's not real. I could be wrong, though. That's happened once or twice before.
Sure beats eating in the canteen. Would have done it more often. I'm crazy about you, Monica.
Ooh, he gonna knock the dust off that poontang. I love how, even in her elder years, Joan always insisted on being the love interest.
Good night, Monica.
Ooh, here comes Durango's jealous ass, or whatever his name is. I mean, I hope you at least brought a gun or something. Like, Hawkins looks like he can snap you in two otherwise. Okay, enough with the long-ass walking scenes. This isn't Hereditary. I feel like Durango's about to die. And I feel like Hawkins is gonna get blamed for it, because he said he hated him. Oh, shit. Talk about a splitting headache. Okay, so did Joan actually kill him? If not her, then she had to have known he'd be dead about this time, and his trailer would be empty. I wonder if they're setting us up, though.
Miss Vivers. Miss Vivers. Just a minute.
Yeah, my trash is on fire. Give me a minute.
Come quick, something terrible has happened. It's Mr. Durando.
Oh, Durando. I thought it was Durango, like the vehicle.
Listen, everybody. I know how terribly shocked we all are. There's no point in you staying up any longer. Please go back to sleep.
Go to sleep. That's a remedy for everything, as if we were children. If you listen to me, we do not go to sleep. Not yet.
Okay, so they suspect that she's picking off the circus people.
We all know it can't be, Miss Vivers.
You speak for yourself. We all know you're her slave. Give the others a chance to talk.
Yeah, I feel like it can't be, Joan. Like, they're setting it up to be too obvious.
Hold it, everyone! We'll never get anywhere fighting among ourselves. Take my word for it, it's the boss.
You know Joan had to hate starring alongside a young starlet like this blonde here.
You slut. You miserable ingrate. When I picked you and your lover Laszlo up, you were starving. And how do you repay me? By stirring up trouble behind my back.
You can't frighten us.
And you. If it weren't for me, you'd all starve to death.
We're frightened. We're nervous.
I know what you are.
Right, I'm getting some major American Horror Story freak show vibes from this movie. And I don't have a problem with that. You know, I actually enjoyed Freak Show. I know a lot of people didn't, but I did.
Tell me, Superintendent, when you were a little boy, did you ever want to run away and join a circus?
No, sir, not at all. No, I had a very happy life with love on both sides.
Well, spare me the details because you just joined a circus.
I have.
Leave your expensive feathers in their moth-proof containers. You'll find this circus a rather untidy place.
Very nice.
You got knuckles on your hands. Use them next time you enter my caravan.
Sorry, but as you can see, my hands are full.
Then, bitch, how'd you open the door? Answer me that.
At this moment, Laszlo is snoring away in bed. That's all he ever does do in bed.
Yeah, burn.
I find you very attractive. It's just that you're peddling your merchandise at the wrong booth.
You're peddling your merchandise at the wrong booth. There's a couple different ways you could take that, buddy. What I'm asking is, what team do you play for?
Oh! Matilda, darling, you must be more careful of leaving like that. You'll damage your brain.
Oh! Okay, Matilda got hands. Okay, the all green is a choice.
She's crazy. She thinks you murdered Durando.
And you? What do you think?
You can trust me, Monica.
Okay, little peepin' Tom. Oh, are you jealous? Is that what we got going on here? Sir, were you not told to leave your fancy clothes at home?
You're a detective?
Uh-huh.
But we've had detectives here. I thought they'd finished.
I'm from Scotland Yard.
Okay. I thought you were supposed to be undercover.
How long was Albert Durando an associate of yours?
7 years.
In what capacity?
Business manager.
Just business manager?
What do you mean?
Well, it sometimes happens that when two people work together for 7 years...
They have sex.
Did Mr. Durando have any financial interest in the circus?
None whatsoever. I own the circus, lock, stock, and barrel. It's belonged to my family for 50 years.
That's not entirely true, is it?
Why don't you come inside? I'm sure you'll find it warmer and much more comfortable.
Caught.
Whoever interfered with Gaspar's apparatus, Mr. Hawkins, knew all about the rig. Knew just what to do and how to do it, and he could climb up to the heights of the tent to carry out his work.
Well, it wasn't up there.
That is a good point.
Presenting Phyllis Allen and her intelligent poodles.
Intelligent poodles. Ooh, those are big poodles. And again, all of these are real animals, too. That must have been a pain in the ass, like orchestrating all these animals and shit for this movie. That is neat, though. Someone actually trained these dogs. I never did get to go to a circus when I was a kid. I kind of regret that, because now I'll never be able to see, like, actual shit like this, ever. Oh, that's neat. Oh, no way. Okay, now that's cool as hell. And again, most if not all of this shit is real. Unless they did that with some kind of, like, prehistoric form of CGI. In which case I just look like an ass.
Bruno, will you come in now, please?
What did you tell him?
My lips are sealed.
My lips are sealed, you stupid bag of bones.
Madam, your boobs look particularly pointy. I'm thinking you should see a doctor about that.
Ran as fast as I could and woke up Miss Vivers.
She was asleep then?
Oh, yes. I mean, I think so, because I knocked 5 or 6 times.
Where were you when you heard the screams?
I can't tell if that cigar is just really long or if he is just really little.
Did you see or hear anything of a suspicious nature before you heard the screams?
No, sir.
Okay, that is an abnormally long cigar. Right, that's the story and I'm sticking to it.
A very nice manager. I could always get a little advance from him when I was short.
I see what he did there. Right, he made me laugh, so I'll let him get away with it. Still, leave the jokes to me, though.
And what did you tell him? Or are your lips sealed too?
When you deal with the law, you should be careful and dignified, both of which you will find beyond your capabilities.
Burn.
Miss Burrows?
Regrettably, Miss Rivers, I've had to bring back your daughter and deliver her right to your door.
Oh, please don't be angry. I can explain.
Excuse me, darling. Mr. Hawkins, as you can see, an unexpected visit from my daughter and the head of her school.
Oh shit, it's Mommy Dearest all over again. Is this an institution of learning or a teenage brothel?
If you had these problems with Angela, why didn't you contact me sooner?
Miss Rivers, you're rather difficult to pin down. Your circus is constantly on the move.
Oh, when you murder people as often as I do, you have to be on the move.
Angela is now your responsibility. I hope you have better luck. Good afternoon.
Good day. Angela.
Why can't you give me the respect that I'm entitled to?
And a tomato, please.
Damn, that's a nice place. It's got its own little cafeteria and shit. A lot classier than I expected a place like this to be.
Oh, hello, Matilda.
Did I hear you say you'd left school?
Yes. Mother's giving me a job in the circus.
What a shame you had to return at a time like this, when we have a homicidal killer amongst us.
Matilda, darling, it's time we went.
Yeah, you and your abnormally pointy boobs just, get on. Joan looking like a whole-ass evil queen. But that's why we love her. Okay. Side note, good on Joan for wearing heels through this muddy-ass circus. Style over comfort. I mean, you think you'd carry something on you, you know, with all these conspiracies, circulating through the camp about you.
Bruno!
I hope I didn't frighten you, Miss Vivers.
Just a little.
I didn't mean to. I was on the way back to my caravan after seeing Miss Romy home, and I saw you come out the canteen.
So you followed me, flitting from shadow to shadow like Jack the Ripper.
I didn't mean to scare you. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Don't be ridiculous at this time of night. Go to sleep!
Okay, I don't hate the movie so far, but I'm hoping we get, at least a few more murders, you know, before it's all said and done. Okay, that's neat, but not as neat as the animals. At least in my opinion.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now give you Ingomar the Fearless.
Oh cool. Here are some animals. I gotta give it to him. That takes a brave son of a bitch to get in a cage with a bunch of fucking lions. You know, controlled movie set or not.
He asked me if I knew anything or saw anything. So
I came right out and told him I suspect you.
Miss Rivers, my job makes it necessary for me to interrogate everyone who might be involved. Of course, I questioned Matilda as I did you and many others.
I'm not complaining about that. But I just won't have anybody in my circus filling you with a pack of lies.
I'm guessing Matilda isn't going to make it through her next act. Okay, I do feel kind of bad watching that. Like, you could tell the cats were scared. Still not a big fan of PETA, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, before your very eyes, Laszlo the Nonpareil will saw a woman in half.
Ooh. It's about to be Emma Roberts in American Horror Story Freak Show, isn't it?
And now I need the assistance of two gentlemen from the audience. Now may I ask you to tell the audience truthfully, have I ever seen either of you before? No. In other words, you are complete strangers to me.
Yes, that's correct.
I feel like that is untrue.
You will observe, ladies and gentlemen, that she occupies the full length inside. Now, bring down the saw.
Oh, that's a big saw. Yeah, Matilda about to go bye-bye. Okay, I feel like she'd be screaming by now if this was her death. Ah, okay, there it is. I've heard of a half-off sale, but this is ridiculous.
You suspect anybody?
There's no lack of suspects, sir. For a starter, Miss Rivers. I heard her quarreling with Matilda last night.
Well, we know Matilda's no longer a suspect.
I'm sure she can seal off her love life if it gets in the way of her career. Her main drive is to run a successful circus.
There's no doubt these deaths have given it a morbid glamour.
Pepsi Cola.
Monica, excuse me. To you, here's hoping you banish the jinx.
I'll drink to that.
Again, the all green is a choice. You know, it's like if the princess and the frog, like, beat her daughter or something.
It fades like a moon in the sky. Make up your mind, it is only the rhyme, but it's bacon that you want to buy. Walks up the aisle, give me a smile.
Okay, I feel like the producers figured out we need to kill a few more minutes, so let's just have a random-ass, song number.
It sounds wonderful. They make a handsome couple.
I think she's too old for him.
Well, he doesn't think so, and that's what matters.
I feel like the daughter may be, may have a part in this somehow. I don't know how, though. But I'm just getting that vibe.
All my memories of mother are of teachers and other people who brought me up. I was shunted around from place to place like a piece of baggage with the wrong address pasted on it.
But you certainly never lacked anything.
No, except what I needed most. You.
Trouble in Paradise.
I hope that you're aware that we're all still jittery and under tremendous tension. I have an eerie feeling that the killer will strike again any moment.
Maybe the daughter orchestrated it to, free up her mother so they could spend time together. It's a theory.
What steps have you taken for tomorrow night's opening?
I'll show you, Miss Rivers. On special instructions from Commissioner Dolby, your opening night will be covered like this.
Okay, but is it smart to tell her all this if she's a suspect? Unless they're trying to trap her.
To prevent anyone or anything marring the performance will be taken.
But your men backstage, they won't...
Okay. That was a bit of an abrupt scene change. Oh shit, Batman and Robin. I mean, I guess they would be a thing back during this time. I get the feeling this will not go well. Okay. Or I could be wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my special privilege to give you that death-defying daredevil, the magnificent Hawkins.
Okay, so I wonder if he's about to die. I mean, we've got less than 7 minutes left in this movie. He's just punking him out, isn't he? Yeah, I thought so. I like how they're doing these shots like far off, so they can use like the actual tightrope walker and not the actor playing the Hawkins character.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the magnificent Hawkins will perform one of the most incredible feats ever seen in a circus arena. He will stand on a chair while balancing on the wires 60 feet above the steel bayonets.
There's literally less than 4 minutes left in this movie. I'm kind of really hoping I didn't get an incomplete copy, or I'm gonna be pissed. Oh shit. Okay. It was Angela. Are we gonna get an explanation as to why in the final 2 minutes of this movie?
I had to kill him. I had to kill them all. I had to destroy your circus. It murdered my father, and now it's taking you away from me. Kill, kill, kill. That's all I feel inside me. Mother, I gave you one last chance.
Angela! Angela!
Ew. Did this bitch just get electrocuted?
Get those cables out of the way.
Yep, she did. Huh. Okay, then. Okay, that was Berserk. I'm gonna be honest. That one felt kind of weak. Not because it was old, not because I was comparing it to today's horror movie standards, but just because it really was kind of a weak plot. I mean, yeah, I did have my theory that the daughter wanted to do away with the circus so she could spend more time with her mother, but I didn't feel it was going to be as basic as it turned out to be. Like, I felt like we would, go into a lot more depth, as far as their relationship went, or lack thereof. But yeah, as far as Joan Crawford horror movies go, I say Straight Jacket was definitely better than this. For its time, it had better murders, and it definitely had a better twist, in my opinion. I never lie to you guys, even if you don't like what I have to say. But yeah, in my opinion, this movie just was not it. We could have easily trimmed like 1 minute off of each of the animal segments and dedicated that time to, the big twist ending. The relationship between Joan and her daughter, the resentment the daughter felt, and at least half-ass explaining, how she was able to kill all the other members of the circus without being detected. But yeah, I gotta say, I love Joan, but this one was definitely a pooper. At least in my opinion. But for better or for worse, that was Berserk. Anyway, with that said, all my links are down below. My 4th novel, Summer's Curse, is available on Amazon now. Till next time, see you guys later.